Hello everyone, and welcome to this sacred blessing and anointment ritual in honor of Mary Magdalene's feast day, which is on the 22nd of July. So ideally you will do this ritual on the 22nd of July. Instead, of course, if you're not available, you can do it somewhere around that day to really be in the energy of Mary Magdalene's feast day. Before we start, I just want to remind you of the items that you will need to really enjoy and participate in every step of this ritual. Those items are the red rose, of course, the red rose because it represents more than anything the energy of Mary Magdalene. The chalice or the glass of water, of sacred water. With me here I have waters from the sacred springs in Glastonbury, from the White Spring and the Red Spring. So the energy of the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine mixed together in this cup. And the oil, the anointment oil. So just show you don't need much, just a little bit of base oil. So I used olive oil, almond oil, and a little bit of apricot oil. And I put some drops of rose oil and of the Mary Elixir. If you don't know what the Mary Elixir is, it's a blend of essential oils that I made with my husband to honor really the energy and to channel the energy of Mary and of Mary Magdalene. I'll put a link below the video if you'd like to learn more about those. And the last thing you need is the prayer to Mary Magdalene. You can find the prayer in a downloadable version on the Utopia platform. If you're not a member, I'll put a link below this video as well, so you can easily find the prayer and download it and print it for this ritual. The membership is free. And so with that done, we can go more into the ritual. Of course, we'll integrate the elements that are important and very present in the energy and the transmission of Mary Magdalene, which are the rose, sacred anointment rituals, and the sacred waters, the blending of the waters and the connection to the waters of the Divine Mother, really. I have with me as well, of course, an image of Mary Magdalene. I have white Tara here with me because Mary Magdalene, as a priestess, was very universal, connected into different mystery traditions. So we go out of the framework of Christian religion, Catholic religion, and really connect to the energy of the Divine Mother. An energy that was worshipped by Mary Magdalene as a mystery priestess. And of course, behind me, I have the Virgin of Guadalupe to have Mary's energy present with us as well all throughout this ritual. Now, Mary Magdalene, of course, today is an energy that is more and more on the forefront of religious scholars, philosophers. A lot of mystics are talking about Mary Magdalene. There's really something awakening around her history, around her transmission, what she shared and what she still shares today, and why is she still relevant today for us? Because, of course, Mary Magdalene represents Christ energy, but also she represents the energy of the sword. The sword, which is not a sword that we use to attack or hurt other people, but the sword that is placed within. It's a very powerful axis of alignment to our own faith, to our inner faith. So she really allows us to feel what is right for us and to align our life, our purpose to our inner truth. So Mary Magdalene gives us the strength to be true to ourselves in maybe a time where we are challenged about our truth and our inner truth. And she really reminds us that there is nothing more important than being true to what we believe in, to our faith, to what we have faith in, and to really be true to our values. This comes first, is what she says, and all the rest comes second. So she really helps us to strengthen that resolve within ourselves and to really powerfully align ourselves to our inner faith, to our heart, and to our soul's mission. And so this is what this ritual will allow us to do today as well as really invite the energy of Mary Magdalene into our lives, into our hearts, and allow her to really start communicating with us, to speak to us and to guide us on our path, on our own rose path as well. So what I like to do before we start and we really go into the ritual is to place a sacred space within us and around us, to really operate from a sacred space within. So for this, I invite you to close your eyes and to just take a couple of deep breaths and really allow yourself to reconnect inside of yourself. So just continue to breathe peacefully without forcing your breath. Really allow yourself to go deeper with each breath. Feel how you connect to this inner space, this inner temple of peace and serenity. How your heart rhythm starts to slow down, almost as if you're diving into this pool of peace. You can let go of the energies that surround you. And you start to bring yourself, you start to bring your presence through your breath, your conscious breath, down into the heart center, down into the heart chakra. Once you're placed, once you're present within the heart chakra, still with your eyes closed, you can just take a moment to feel that you've entered into a sacred space, that you've entered into your inner temple space. And from that sacred space, from that temple space, we will call in the energy of the guardians of this sacred space. We will call in the energy and invite in the energy of Mary Magdalene and the other Magdalens that guard this sacred space, this inner temple of the heart. I start by calling in and inviting in the energy of Anna in the north. Just allow yourself to feel the connection to Anna. Anna the grandmother. Anna the sacred guardian of the fire of our ancestors. Guardian of the earth. Guardian of the wisdom of our lineage, of our ancestry, of our tree of life. Anna allows us to reconnect to our roots, to feel grounded, to know that we are safe, that we are held, and that there is infinite wisdom and support available for us when we connect to the earth, when we connect to our roots, when we connect to the wisdom of our ancestors. In the east, we invite in the energy of the goddess Isis. Isis, the great goddess of the mysteries, the guardian of the air element. May the goddess Isis reconnect us to the hidden and secret mysteries of this earth and its history. May she awaken within us the keys, the knowledge, the wisdom to open the door to a new golden age. May she allow us to elevate ourselves and elevate our consciousness to once again create a human civilization of harmony and peace. In the south, we invite in the energy of Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene was a sacred guardian of our inner fire, our inner hearth, the womb of all creation, and the creative fire energy within. May Mary Magdalene allow us to feel this flame, this fire within, the fire of our faith that can never be extinguished. May she remind us and allow us to feel that this fire has the potential to transform anything, to alchemize all the darkness within and in this world, and reinvent, recreate a different present, a different future, and a different past for ourselves. In the West, we call in the energy of Mary. We invite in the energy of Mary. May Mary open our hearts, remind us of our infinite potential of compassion and unconditional love. May she allow the waters of compassion and of healing to flow within. May she help us become an overflowing cup of healing, of grace, and of compassion for ourselves and for others. I invite you to take a deep breath, still with your eyes closed, to really feel that you're surrounded by these four guardians. You're in the center, and you feel held, you feel supported, you feel protected by this energy. You take a deep breath to anchor this energy. And you can open your eyes. And what we'll do next is we'll connect to our red rose. So I invite you to take your red rose and just for the time being, hold it in front of you and just take your time to look at this rose, to look at this flower. Just take your time to visually connect to the rose, to look at its petals, its shape, its color, and just to feel, to notice what this rose awakens within you. You can smell your rose and really allow the perfume, the energy of the rose to infuse itself within you, to start mixing with your energy. You can touch the rose, you can touch its petals, feel how delicate they are. The silky feeling of each petal. And you can hold the rose finally. Hold the flower in your hands and just close your eyes for a moment and just notice how you feel holding this rose, holding this flower. Again, what does this flower awaken within? And then finally you can take the rose and you can place it against your heart chakra. Just place the flower against your heart chakra. Hold the stem of the flower. Breathe deeply. And allow the rose to connect to the energy of your heart and of your heart chakra. Breathe deeply. Feel how the energy of the rose really starts to communicate with the energy of your heart and your heart chakra. Feel how your field, your heart chakra starts to open to this energy. You can feel that you're breathing deeper into the heart space. And your breath is opening the heart space. As the energy of the red rose infuses itself into your heart temple, you start to notice and feel and visualize that a red rose starts to emerge within the heart. Very slowly, the rose bud opens and starts to blossom, starts to flower. Allow yourself to visualize this, to feel this opening, this blossoming, this flowering within of the red rose of your heart. And as you see the red rose blossom and open in the heart, you can feel how the heart space expands beyond its limits. And you can see, perceive, and feel how the red rose of the heart starts to share its essence, its color, its perfume see the energy and the essence of each of the petals of the red rose of the heart diffuse throughout your whole heart space and mix with the energy, the waters of your body. Transport the energy, the essence and the perfume of the red rose into every part of your body. And while you allow the red rose to deploy its energy within, you are conscious that the opening of the red rose of the heart and you surrendering to this movement of flowering, of opening, of emergence and becoming is also you opening to the energy of Mary Magdalene. By inviting in the energy of the red rose, you invite in her energy as well. You can feel how this very graceful, warm, fiery energy undulates and circulates through your body. You can feel a great strength as well, awakening from the heart and spreading from the heart throughout your whole body. You will now slowly lift the rose away from the heart chakra. Still with your eyes closed, you just take a moment to feel how the energy of the red rose is still very present within, even though the rose is not leaning against your heart chakra anymore. You take a moment to just feel this and to anchor this energy. You take a deep breath and you open your eyes and you look straight into your red rose again, into your flower. What do you feel? What do you sense right now when you're looking into this red rose? Has your perception changed? Has your feeling towards this red rose changed? Are you seeing it differently now? And just be conscious that this red rose represents you, your energy, your essence. So what does this rose say about you? And as you just reflect on that, you can put the rose back in its water or on your altar, on your sacred space. And we will now continue with the rest of the ritual, the blessing ritual. You will need your prayer for this, because we will read the prayer out loud together. And then next we will do the water blessing and the anointment blessing. So prepare your prayer. Just take a deep breath and say the prayer out loud with me. Read it out loud with me. O Mary Magdalene, sacred chalice, high priestess and wielder of the sword, may our thoughts be pure and true be our word. O Mary Magdalene, sacred chalice, mistress of frankincense and myrrh, may our hearts stir with love and compassion, and may we defend with passion what we hold to be just and true. O Mary Magdalene, sacred chalice, Lady of the Vine, may we shine bright like you as sacred vessels of the divine. O Mary Magdalene, sacred chalice, planter of the seed, may your holiness and energy of truth be mirrored in our every word and deed. O Mary Magdalene, sacred chalice, Lady of the Rose, may our soul's prose be woven into the story of this earth, and may beauty and love blossom forth. Amen. Just close your eyes for a moment. And just allow the energy, the words of the prayer to infiltrate and to sink in. And again, you will take a deep breath. And you will take your chalice with the holy waters, and we will connect to that next. I will prepare my chalice as well. I take the cup in both of my hands, and I hold it against or in front of my heart chakra. We close our eyes, we breathe deep, and through our intention, we connect the energy of these waters to the red rose of the heart. We infuse these waters with the energy of the red rose of our heart, our source energy, our soul energy, and the red rose energy of Mary Magdalene. Really feel the energy of the red rose of the heart infiltrate into these waters as a sacred elixir. And we will say the water invocation together. We'll speak the words into the water of our cup. Sacred waters, blood of the earth, elixir of life, nectar of rebirth, awaken my inner wellspring, awaken the rose within, so that many love and blessings I may bring. And just slowly drink from your cup, from your chalice. Feel how at every sip, the energy of this invocation really mixes with the waters of your body. An elixir of life, of rebirth, refreshing and renewing the body, purifying the waters of the body. Sacred waters connected to the energy of the Divine Mother, of the holy womb of all existence. The waters of the Mother. Just be very conscious at every sip and accompany and guide those waters. Help them flow through your body. Feel how they bring your body back into flow, your energy back into flow. And just take a moment to close your eyes and really feel this energy of renewal, of rebirth. The connection to the womb of the mother. You can bring your hands down, and then the last step in our ritual, we'll connect to the oils. Connect to the oils in your bowl as well, in your cup. You can smell the energy of the oil, of the rose, of the elixir. Just bring the bowl closer to your heart as well, to your heart chakra, and again connect it to the energy of the red rose of the heart. Allow the energy to flow from one to the other. One cup, one overflowing cup to the other. You're blessing this oil with the energy of your heart and your sacred space, synchronizing it with the energy of your inner temple. And then you raise your hands and you raise your cup to the sky. We invite Mary Magdalene. We really ask of her to infuse these sacred oils with her energy, to bless them with the energy of her rose, to bless them with Christ's energy. To anoint and bless these sacred oils. You can bring your hands down and we will say the invocation for the blessing of the oil together. And again, you can speak the words into your cup. Mary Magdalene, bless this liquid gold with your beauty and your love. May it allow me to be true and bold and chase from me all fear and doubt. I hereby commit to a path of truth and align myself to your word. May your sacred medicine and heritage be reflected in my every action and word. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to feel how these words and the energy of Mary Magdalene resonate in the sacred cup. You can open your eyes, and before you dip your fingers into this oil, because an anointment ritual is a very sacred ritual. If you have any doubt about committing to your soul's path or your own and personal rose path, then don't do the anointment ritual, because it does anchor something and it is a powerful commitment. It is a very powerful blessing and protection by and through the energy of Mary Magdalene. But it does put into movement, call into movement the process of really aligning to our inner truth fully and unconditionally, without compromise. So if you are not ready to receive that, to do that, to align and be in truth at every moment of life, then don't do the anointment ritual. That said, if you feel that you are ready, please dip 2 of your fingers into the oil and just rub the oil on your hands, bless your hands. Smell the oil. Then just hold your hands up for a moment to receive even deeper the blessing, the energy of Mary Magdalene. Feel that she's here with you to support you on the path of alignment and of truth. You can dip 2 of your fingers again into the oil and anoint your forehead first. Anoint the third eye. Just keep your fingers there for a moment. May this blessing, may this anointment always allow me to perceive and to see clearly, to see the truth. Dip your fingers in the oil a second time. Place your fingers now on the throat, on the throat chakra. Feel the connection made to your throat. May these sacred oils open my throat chakra and allow me to always speak my truth. And the third time, dip your fingers in the oil. And last step, place your fingers on your heart chakra. Feel the connection between the oil and your heart chakra, as if you're anointing the red rose of the heart. May this blessing, this anointment, open the red rose of the heart and allow me to always act and speak from the heart. Put your hands together in front of the heart chakra for a moment. Feel how your energy has changed. How the presence of Mary Magdalene is with you. In your own words, thank Mary Magdalene for her presence, for her support, for her blessings, and for her guidance on your own rose path. And you can slowly come back to yourself and open your eyes. I thank you as well for being present and honoring Mary Magdalene's heritage and transmission, and honoring your own rose path as well and your own rose energy. I think it's important that we have these moments together, and that each of us, in our own way and in our own path, honor beauty and grace and courage. It's a time to be courageous. The red rose can help us with that. So reconnect to your red rose whenever you feel that you need this energy of determination and faith. If you have any oil left, you can rub it over your body, really enter into the energy of Mary Magdalene even more. Pour some in your bath. The waters, of course, you can drink them, or you can offer them to your flowers, to your roses in the garden, to your plants. May we all walk in grace, and may we all walk in beauty, and may we honor our own rose path every day and plant roses wherever we go. Thank you again for participating, and I'm sure we'll meet again, we'll see each other again at a next ritual or video. See you very soon. Thank you.